Greetings everybody and welcome back to Aven Colony, where in this episode we're going to be taking on the Tenari Glacier mission. Now the mission briefing. This small colony near Tenari Glacier is in trouble right now, oh dear, and you'll need to start by stabilizing it. After you rescue the colony, you must grow it into a large enhancer manufacturing center. Despite the cold climate, the ingredients used in the manufacturing of most enhancers grow extraordinarily well here. Once your colony is sufficiently stabilized, we'd also need you to collect, research, and activate another unidentified object in the area. I approve. Right, okay, well, we're increasing the difficulty naturally, and let's see what Tenari Glacier holds for. Oh, it's already broken. Tenari Glacier. Rescue the colony, then turn it into a large and happy enhancer. How Orwellian. Oh, that's fantastic. And a shout to start things off.
I've been informed that you were promoted to commander. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
The colony here at Tenari Glacier is having a lot of problems. But don't worry, all right? I've put together a plan, and I'll help guide you through it.
Very well. Well, first and foremost, let's get this thing fixed, I think. There we go. Right, new mission.
Objective that should help address one of the problems facing your colony.
Very well. Don't panic. The colony at Tenari Glacier is experiencing a lot of problems, but I can guide you through it. The biggest problem right now is air quality. This is one of the major causes of the low morale amongst your colonists. Let's start by repairing the broken intake fan. Already on it, and already finished it actually. 5 nanites.
Your colony could benefit from a few upgrades.
Okay, a lot of problems, but before we do anything else, we should get another construction drone. This will let us address the colony's problems more quickly. I agree. Couldn't agree more, in fact. So let's upgrade that. Let's see. Wow, morale is super low. Wow. Okay. Need to upgrade you then. We're hurting for both water and food. Let me check out water. Okay, massive connect. Ooh, really yellow? 0 water. Those are really. What is this snow made of then? Maybe I don't want to know. It is an alien world after all. Right. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. We can upgrade it. Oh, you want to take it all the way to level 3. Very well. That's spending my nanites a little bit freely there, though. Can't say I'm completely happy with that. In fact, so unhappy am I that I am going to address that problem right away. It's actually, how much is in there? Oh, that's loads of iron. Ah, this is not a map that is shy of iron. I approve of this. Let's pop that one down there. So those are done. Let's see next. With all the pressing issues we face, power may seem like a low priority, but we'll need more power to address our food and water shortages properly. Let's upgrade the geothermal generator before we go any further. I agree. Let's just do that right now. What's wrong? Jobs. Okay, okay. I'm making more jobs. Don't worry. Don't worry. Could use some help improving air quality. Let's build an air filter. It's best to spread out the air processing structures evenly around the colony. Maybe we could place it next to the habitat. That's actually a sterling idea, though I've got a better place just for there, because these are going to be producing quite a lot of harmful air, or rather they're just going to be reducing the air quality, I guess you could say it that way. Right now, I'm probably going to go with the method of having a single central structure to attract any plague spores, whilst we have air filters everywhere else. So, since we're already there, actually... Oh no, we need a research center. Oh my lord. Okay, I kind of approve. I hadn't realized that was a requirement, but fair enough. Let's get down here. We can also build up a little bit more power, you know. No power construction drones in range. Okay. Let's plonk down another construction drone. Yeah, though, to be honest, by putting all of this over here, I'm going to need at least 1 extra outpost. There we are. Got the nanites. Got filtration. We need to deal with water and thirst. Sorry, water and thirst. Water and food. Got decent around there. Any 100s? No. Any 100s over here? No, actually. Okay, well, since it's more or less the same quality then, I would actually prefer to put the water gathering structures over here. Seems that around geothermals is a great place to put something. Okay. If you hover over the food indicator, it should tell you the current food production in units per colonist per hour. Build any combination of farms and generators, greenhouses, until you reach 25 food per hour. Barley seems to grow particularly well in this area, so let's start with that. Oh, okay. 0.05 per colonist per hour. Wow. That is not particularly good. Alright, we'll get on that right away. Let me sort out the water though, because that is going to become a big problem. Let's pop you down there.
We need to improve the colony's water generation.
Oh, 2 water producing structures. Oh, okay, fair enough. Let's pop another one then. Pop. Now, first and foremost, this is making rice. Let's go ahead and upgrade you then. Let's get a greenhouse going. I'm a big fan of greenhouse. Now, barley apparently is a good one. Oh, yeah, it is actually. What about the others? Ooh, broccoli, quite good too. Corn, not so much. Melons, really not so much. Quinoa, oh, quinoa. Nope. Barley, no. It's going to be broccoli then. Pop that one down. Okay, we've got our 2 water producing structures. In fact, over here I'm thinking we're going to need a second outpost to handle that. Possibly even going to need another air filter right there, because I am going to build a geotherm fairly soon, I should imagine. Following was added to your colony's inventory as a reward for completing the water income mission. 2 nanites for quinoa. Okay, I'm actually very glad that I managed to get that up and running. Oh, wow. But you are super unhappy.
To get worried about the food situation, Governor.
Yeah. Working on it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So we've got broccoli, we've got rice. So let's definitely get a barley one as well. Barley seems to be producing quite well around here. So let's... Sorry about this, but I'm going to have to build over that. Because I would like a barley farm right about there. This is only a level 2 one though. What are we doing now? Is it winter? No, not quite winter yet. We should be okay for a little while. I might go ahead and build another broccoli though. 7 broccoli there. What about barley? No, broccoli is doing quite well. Sure, okay, let's get that going. I think that's a pretty good balance. Let's get another geotherm as well, because power could be a lot better. There we go. Plenty of jobs. It's actually fully staffed, but we'll set that up as well. 98% of jobs are filled. Actually, that's pretty solid. Food, water, a couple of things that we need to work on still. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade this straight away. We do not have the nanites to do anything else though. So we're going to need to wait on some more nanite production. Now, the issue here is that I strongly suspect that come summer, our food output is going to go way high. I've upgraded all of these to their max level. They're producing a 50% growth, only just under steady. I think that's fine because generally speaking, it's okay to just overproduce in the summer and then underproduce in the winter as long as you've got the storage to build up the stockpile of food you're going to need. The colony's more or less got everything it needs, but I am really worried about this. Food, entertainment, crime. Actually, health is fine. Let's try and fix some of these problems. I'm tempted to build a hospital though. Mostly because we're not going to be able to build a turret for quite some time, I should imagine. So with that in mind, yeah, let's go and get a hospital right next to the habitat. I think that's going to be super important. I'm fairly certain we're going to we're going to complete this quest. We're going to break through the 25 per hour requirement once winter is ended and summer has arrived. So we'll have to wait on that one. But these storms are worrying me, so I think as soon as I can, I'm going to put down an energy battery. And then right after that, we're going to build a lightning tower. There we go. Let's get you down so you can cover the most buildings. That should do right there. And we've completed, well, actually quite a few things. Okay, food income has been completed. Fantastic. We've also extending the colony mission objective. Build a second construction drone hub. Fantastic. Following was added to your colony's inventory as a reward for completing the mining mission. Fantastic as well.
Pod nearby. I think you should pick it up.
Okay, where's the cargo pod? It's not actually nearby. That's in fact the complete other end of the colony from where I've been building my construction drones. But sure, okay. Let's go ahead and... yeah, I'm going to pop that one there. Build out to it. I may even drag a road / tunnel down in this general direction. Nanite processing, good. Everything is going well so far. Right. How is the morale of my people? Generally going quite well. Food variety is good. Food quality is marginal though. Let's see if we can't help with that. We're going to need a little bit more nanites, or like maybe a lot in fact. Okay. We have completed pod acquisition. We picked up the cargo pod. We got 111 pasta, 55 corn, and 26 nanites, which allowed me to build and upgrade the bar and grill. I would actually like that fully staffed, please, because this is giving us quite a hefty entertainment bonus, which will bring morale up in the entertainment area. I could go for food, but for now I think we're okay. However, I did notice that we have a big scallywag problem. So I've also popped down a police drone hub.
Your progress is satisfactory.
Only satisfactory? I thought I did a good job.
With a small reward.
I would like nanites. Always with the nanites, please. In fact, with that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead straight away and build another bar and grill. And this one is going to be, well, not actually over there. We're going to have this one right there. This one shall be a bistro, because I would like people to have awesome food, not just sustenance. I want them to enjoy their meals. Let's get that finished. There we go. That one can be in bistro mode. Also, I would like that one fairly well staffed. Make sure that one's staffed good. Generally speaking, I'm fairly happy.
I have some thoughts on how to improve the air quality in your colony.
Okay, the demanded air quality of 93%. What's it at right now? 79.
I have a request for you from the inhabitants of the colony.
Okay, they want 80% morale. Shouldn't be too bad. To achieve this, look carefully at what is making your colonists unhappy and try to address their needs. You may need to increase the available jobs, construct service buildings such as bar and grill or VR center, improve air quality further, or reduce the crime rate. Well, we're working on quite a lot of those, but where is my air quality particularly bad? Over here it's good. Quite good around here. Not so great there. Yeah, okay. I had a funny feeling it was going to be you. Let's get a filter as soon as we can afford one. Oh, we've got a shape.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
I've set the comm channel.
Oh, no, not another one of these
During
conversations.
the mission to Azara Falls, I spoke with you regarding the security issue on the colony ship.
Indeed you did.
I wanted to briefly update you on the situation. The unusual behavior has continued, and we're more convinced than ever that there's an infiltrator.
Oh, no.
We've seen several secure locations accessed without authorization, and the infiltrator has an uncanny ability to avoid our security scanners. The
Scallywag.
fact that the intruder has been able to evade detection for so long is deeply concerning. I suspect Calandra in particular may have somehow been affected by the object she discovered during the Sandy Gulch expedition.
Poor
But
Calandra.
despite our best efforts, we've been unable to link her with any of the observed phenomena. Please pay very close attention and notify me immediately if you observe anything out of the ordinary.
Am I the only one who got this really not satisfactory feeling when it's a despite our best efforts? It sounded to me like you got a bad case of the trying to make the facts fit the theory there. Tut tut, the theory should always be made to fit the facts, not the other way around. Oh my lord. Right, well, we've completed this, got 10 extra nanites. Morale is still a bit of a problem, but it's increasing quite nicely. Crime is obviously an issue, and crowding, yeah, we need to help with that. Let's upgrade this. Additionally, I feel that it would probably be quite nice to give an extra little place for people to live nearer their jobs or on this side. I think that would probably cheer people quite a lot, actually. I really do need more nanites though, don't I? Yeah, you know what? You're going to be upgraded. Are you actually... Oh, actually, no, it's not... Not that the nanites aren't being made fast enough, it's that we're not mining enough. Very well. We will get on that straight away. Let's get some more jobs over here. I guess that will help people out, I suppose. There we go. And I'd like to upgrade that as soon as I can. Just to increase the speed that we're mining. Are we starting to stockpile? Yes. It's kind of creeping up, sort of stable. And that's where I want it to be. Basically, though, if I increase that, it might start going down again. If that gets to 6 instead of 3, I'm going to be happy. It's kind of staying there. You know what? That's perfectly fine then. Perfectly fine with me. Let's get an extra outpost just over there. Okay, in terms of our food, it's going okay. Food variety is good. Food quality is excellent. I'm actually really pleased to hear that, honestly. Let's have a look. Crime is still a bit of an issue. So why don't we go ahead and upgrade you? And while we're doing that, we could also just nip this one in the bud before it becomes an issue. Because it will. We all know it will. And we'll need an... we got one air filter there, but I think a second will probably be useful. On that note, that we're going to upgrade this, because that's a lot of polluting structures right there. An awful lot of polluting structures. Additionally, by stretching out the colony over here, we're going to need another lightning tower very soon. Many things for me to do. Not enough time. Okay. I think one of the big things that's hitting us right now is... well, actually, community isn't too bad. Consumption is one of the big ones, but I'm really disliking how far people are having to travel to get to work there. If we look at the commute, the penalty over here is incredible. So let's go ahead and resolve that by placing down a new habitat. Of course, we're going to need some more nanites for that one to just connect it up, but that should be fine because people who need to work over here will just be able to move down there. Yeah, it's reasonable at this point. Consumption, though, it remains a problem. For that one, we're going to need a retail park. And that's going to take a few nanites to make, but we're actually generating quite a lot. In fact, right now we are stockpiling iron because I placed down the other iron mine as well. So let's go ahead and pop down a retail center. And you know what? We'll leave a little bit of room so that we can build something here and then have another tunnel going down there. But that should be enough, I would imagine, to... fix this. Yeah, consumption is now +1. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade that the whole way. There we go. I think that'll be marvelous. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade the hospital as well so that our healthcare is even better. Now, generally speaking, I think we're probably going to be able to get to 80 morale fairly quickly now that we've got that going. Crowding is a little bit of a morale hit, but it's nothing we can't deal with. Entertainment could be brought up a bit, though, with a VR center. Unfortunately, that requires a research center. Ah, scallywags. So we may have to build towards that. However, before we go in that direction, I might have to see where we're at winter. If we've got too much of a decline, then I might need to deal with that one. But overall, I imagine that this has solved pretty much all of our problems. We have no commute problems at all across the entire colony. And that makes me very, very happy. So I'm just going to continue trying to improve people's overall morale. I might drop a park or two down. In fact, you know what? I am going to drop a park down. I rarely build these, and they're lovely little structures. In fact, let's bring out the overlay so you can actually see what a lovely little structure is. Look at that. Look at that awesome water feature in there. It's glorious, I tell you. Glorious. Oh dear, plague spores. That is not a glorious thing because we don't have anything producing medicine. That is so bad. Let's see. Can we even build... No, I need a research center. Why does everything need a research center? This is going to be super bad. Also, toxic gas emissions. I feel... that the game might be telling me that it's high time I build a research center. So, sure, game, let's go ahead and get one of those. As soon as we've got one, maybe we'll be able to deal with these incoming plague spores. They're coming from over there. We've got a little bit of time, but I'm not sure that our drones will be able to build this in time. But if they are, I can drop down some defenses straight away. That may be useful. I'll drop the defenses. No, stop. But we're never going to get it up in time. Okay, so we need to approach it from a different angle. Let's go for the chemical plant then. Sure, we could pop this down here and have the tunnel network come across the top. This is going to be bad, everyone, and I do apologize for how bad it's going to be. Yikes. Let's hope that my my hospital can deal with this. I'm not sure it's going to be able to. We'll see. Yeah, that's just going to expand and be nasty for a while, but we're just going to have to hope. Low food variety. Really? Might need to address that then. We have, however, got some creep spores heading in. I did have to build a scrubber though, so we should be okay, depending on where this one hits. If it hits this, then we might be alright. I don't know. But that is going up way too fast. Right. What I would like from you, desperately, in fact, is the production of upgraded... Oh no, we need loads of nanites. I need nanites to be able to upgrade it so it can make all of the medicines. This is bad. This is actually super bad because as people getting sick, their efficiency goes down. And once it drops enough, then they can't even do the work. So this may actually be game over. Maybe the first failure we've had so far if we can't get this sorted. It's up to 49 now. I'll certainly try. Ah, there we go. Plague vaccine, nanomedicines. There we are. We're saved. Saved. We are. Whoa. That came a little bit close to the bone. Alright. Now, with that being circulated, the plague infection should drop. We may still get a death or two, though. No? We're good? We're good. Whew. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked. Right, okay, so apparently there is a problem with the food variety. I'm not too happy with that, I must confess. Let's actually check on my storage. What have we got right now? Can I bring this up? There we go. Broccoli and barley. Oh. So the rice isn't there right now. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, well, we need to upgrade a few things anyway. Of course, actually, because going through the winter, the rice isn't going to be there. Huh. Alright, well, we can fix that, I think, with a little greenhouse just for rice. Okay, there we go. Improving morale has finally happened. It took us an incredible amount of time to get here. Oh my lord, it basically took us distributing enhancers. This colony, it's becoming quite worrying, honestly. Following was added to your inventory as a reward for improving morale. 10 nanites, 31 bread, thank you. And for growing the colony to 100, we got 7 nanites and 22 broccoli, but kind of full now, actually. So, how about we consider plopping down one of these? I think that would be a rather awesome idea. Yes, I do. Let's get that going, shall we? There we go, and that should bring us in quite a lot. We've got the city mission, reach population 200. We did this just trying to make them happy. My lord.
Would benefit from increased manufacturing capabilities.
Despite the climate, the fertile areas near this colony are uniquely suited to growing alien plant species. Our long-term goal is to build this colony into one that can manufacture a variety of enhancement substances. Please construct a research center and a chemical plant, and then use them to research and manufacture 250 amberjoy. Was amberjoy one of the ones that I researched? Amberjoy. I think it may have been. I think it may, in fact, have been. Yes, I do need to get calico spores going, which seems reasonable. Yeah, we've depleted quite a lot of things. Got to 300 straight away. Oh my lord. I'd really rather not. If I had a choice, but I know I don't, so I guess I should just stop complaining. Alright, let's get you going so that we can at last get some more nanites going down. There we go. Perfect. I approve. We're going to need at least one more of those, frankly. As you can see, we're actually producing quite a lot of food right now. Ooh, one of the impending structural failure. Where? Ah, yes. Let me fix that for you. In fact, have I set up that? No, I haven't. Let's go ahead and have the drones auto repair when they've got nothing else to do. There we go. Should be fine. Like this one going down there as well, please. There we go. Let's get all of that going, shall we? And we're going to upgrade it all the way up to the top tier as well, just to make sure we've got plenty of room to grow. Now then, what is it that we wish to work on next? I'm not really worrying about plague vaccines. In fact, I really should stop producing nanomedicines. We got a ridiculous amount of them. What we need next is, in fact, now Calco, as I've mentioned before, is a pretty important native species to me, because it can also prop up your nanites once you run out of iron. You eventually always will. So let's make sure we give this the best possible start, shall we? How about down there? Yeah, that seems like a good place. Pop that in. Let's get that going. And there we are. Perfect. Right, that should start producing Calco, which means we're going to be making some Amberjoy. Let's actually get a second one, though, because I actually do really feel that it's important to keep production of Calco high. 10.3 there, my lord. 9 over there, to be fair. 9.5. That should do right there, I think. There we are. That should see us comfortably into the future. And whilst that's being done, let's go ahead and research Calco sludge, because we're going to need it. Tenari Glacier spores, Groji and Calco. Actually, Cerulean Glow could be used, Xenosage and Antari. An enhancer that increases social compliance, reduces the colony's crime rate. Alright, then we'll get some Cerulean Glow as well. But at this point, we've got so many facilities now that require Xenosage that I think we should actually pop Xenosage down into at least one greenhouse as well. That one will do quite nicely. Let's bring that down and connect up. At this point, I think we're doing quite well around here. What's our defenses like? I'll have to wait until we've got enough nanites to build one, but we should find that I've got a decent overlap, I think, because basically all the plague spores try to get through there, so I like to have that pretty heavily guarded. Yeah, we've got pretty good defenses, but I'm going to pop another one down. Can never be too guarded. Yeah, I remember. Unfortunately. Let's get rid of all of those. Research complete. There we are. Let's make sure that we've got Cerulean Glow set to be made. I think we should be fine. We're actually starting to produce a nice amount of all of these wonderful things. I'm actually fairly happy with that. Now, how's morale? Quite good, actually. Quite good. There's too much crime. I have to walk too far to get my job, and there are too many people where I live. Okay, well, let's have a... Oh, actually, we've just completed a bunch of things. We completed Amberjoy. We also completed Dispensary. Okay, that's a fairly easy one. We also completed Improve Morale, improve the average colony morale to 85%. There we go.
Well done.
Thank you.
Pleased with the progress of your colony.
So am I, actually.
One of the following resources.
I choose nanites, always and forever, right now at least. We're doing okay down there, actually. You know what? Since this is effectively, well, it's currently on pause, we could also get Amaranthium production going. You know what? I think we should. But since we're just sat here, let's go ahead and start getting these set up so that we can also get an expedition center. And at this stage, I'm thinking, in addition to that, we're going to need another chemical plant as well. There we go. However, I'm starting to worry about the commute. Let's have a look. You're kind of all over the place, honestly. Kind of all over the place. You're having to send people down quite far as well. You know what? Let's round this off so that they don't have to walk quite so far. Maybe we'll have the skyscraper sending people over there instead. On that note, it's not even remotely full. I think we're good there. Let's have a look at the worst ones. Right, okay. Yeah, once we've hooked that up, the skyscraper should be able to send people across there fairly easily. But we do need to do something about this over here. So, 2 simple things we can do straight off. We'll build 2 little outposts, one there and one here. However, at that point, I really strongly feel we're going to need some extra ventilation. So let's pop one down there and another one. We've got one just over there and one over there. Actually, we might not need it. But I'm hoping that this is going to improve as all of these things get built.
We have a new request for you, boss.
Our goal has always been to make Tenari Glacier a key hub for trade in Aven Prime. Cold though it is, its geographic location makes it an excellent spot for trading with the other colonies and the new ones we plan to start. I believe Euros has some trade objectives for you. This might be a good time to set up a trade hub, I'm assuming that she was going to say.
I have an idea that might make your colony a better place.
Okay, well, we can certainly have a look into that. Well done. Now it's time to do what we came here for. Manufacture and export some enhancers. The first enhancer on the list is Amberjoy. Your job is to manufacture and export 400. But before then, I really need to sort out my power. Where's the nearest geothermal? All the way over there? Really? What if I don't want to go all the way over there? There's another one all the way over there. Not too happy about all that, actually. That is going to be a problem. You know what, though? We can solve the problem a little bit faster. Well, I mean, I say solve. What I mean to say is we can start solving the problem a little bit faster by building some solar straight up. And we'll have to get all of these expanded out as well.
Happy with your performance?
Good.
Think you have a good chance to win.
I am filling them with enhancers to ensure that they're pretty happy with their lot in life and don't question me too much. Though honestly, there's a part of my soul that is dying while I'm playing this mission. This is so contrary to the way that I feel about real life. Oh my lord. It's like I am slowly becoming 1984. Okay, we have completed Amberjoy exports. We've also built a new little hub over here, trying to harness some of the geothermal energy. Also an option for us to, at some point, start mining Zorium, should we really need that extra power. At the moment, we seem to be doing okay, but only by a little bit. We've got a couple of solar hubs around as well. In fact, this one really should be upgraded a little further. Oh my lord. Oh, right. Sorry. Clicking on the wrong one. I was about to say, really? That looked like a level 2. Never mind. We've got a slightly more powerful creep spore. Creep sweeper. Let's get you upgraded as well so that my compulsion to make everything the same does not start itching. Right, we've got some new things to look at, though. Trade Hub is currently idle, and that's never a good thing. Sure, we'll pop that one down there and just start building in that direction generally. Okay, what are our new options? No. Right. There's a great deal of demand for Xena Glow on Hyla's Crescent. I can cut you a special deal if you export 500 to them. Don't forget to research it at your research center. Ah, it's already done. It's already done. Xena Glow for actually quite a lot of rice. I approve of that one. Oh dear me. So many things just happened. Namely, this just ran out, which is super bad. Xenospice bread production, all of the things just halted at the same time. Why did all of the things halt? Did something just get shot? Did something just get nuked by lightning? Let me have a quick look. No, it seems alright. It may have been that we ran out of room, actually. You know what? Stop producing Xenoglow here. Start working on Calco Sludge instead, please. We're doing okay for both nanomedicines and plague vaccine, though. You can continue making Xenoglow, though, that's fine, but you're also now going to be working on Calco Sludge as well. And I think more or less everything else is doing well for us. We've got a little bit of a loss during the winter months, I believe. What time is it right now? Are we're actually in spring. Ooh. Well, we're not producing stuff out of our inedible food. And we actually have not a very good positive there, I'll be honest with you. Has this already been upgraded? Needs to be a level 2 now. There we go. Perfect. Right, so we need to export 800. Anything will do. We've got to export 500 Xenoglow. We've got quite a lot of that, though, so we should be fine, all things considered. So, at this stage, let's actually have a look. What are we researching? We've actually finished all of the expedition centers, so I think it would be quite fun to build an expedition center and get on that early in this particular mission, because I really do feel bad that I didn't get all the commentations in the last one. I feel that was kind of a personal failure, and I'm not looking to allow that to happen again. However, that being said, I wouldn't mind, you know what, let's hook that up by a road so that people can actually access this area back here. But I wouldn't mind plonking down a couple more solar panels. Let's get those going like that. And then I want upgraded batteries, one there to start with, so that all of that is actually linked. But I actually find that this little configuration does wonders. It's a huge battery of power for particularly harsh winters. That's fine. It's not going to be a problem for us. Honestly, once your colony is even remotely settled, you shouldn't actually be having any issue with plague spores. Toxic fumes, they can be a bit of a pain in the bum. But the plague spores really shouldn't be. I mean, we're getting infections, but our colony can easily deal with the infections. So it's not really an issue. There we go. That's all done. Let's go on some expedition, shall we? We've got a fully upgraded Leviathan. Oh, I like the name.
Make sure you keep your expedition ships well staffed and send them
Will
back
do.
to the colony for repairs whenever they get damaged.
Rightio. Broken rover. Sure. Go on ahead and recover that. And also, can you be fully staffed? I would actually like that as a decently high priority. How is our colony doing? 91% of the jobs are filled. Generally speaking, things are going good. Though I would like to get... I forgot to put a police drone hub over there. We are going to need some more room to store... this might be a bit of an issue. Ah, there we go. Gotcha. Perfect. Should be fine. Yes, of course we will. Of course. As if I wouldn't. Right, let's go and actually have a... While traveling, an expedition vessel discovered a new point of interest. Broken rover and a marker has been added to your expedition map. Ah, okay. Well, fair enough. Have you sorted this one out yet? Or not? I don't believe they've actually yet sorted it. Right, we want to get this upgraded as soon as we can. Right, there we go. We picked up the remote scout rover and will return to the colony ship for repairs upon its return to the colony. Very well.
So that's where those spores are coming from. We should definitely try to destroy this at the first opportunity. There might be others around here too.
Sure. Alright, let's take that on as well. And then we'll upgrade that straight away. I am going to need to get this stored. Now, our nano income is going to start slowing down. We've got a lot of iron still, but not super happy. While traveling, the crew of the Riot discovered that a creep spore had lodged in the vessel and they were unable to remove it. Because this infection could destroy the ship, the pilot immediately directed the vessel to return to the colony. Be prepared for creep infection when it arrives. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Is that in a position where we can easily protect it? Yeah, it's right next to an area there, though. It'll be interesting to see how that happens. Let's get rid of you. And get rid of you. There we go. And it looks like we can easily sort that out. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's get another storage down as well. Right, okay. Broken rover. One of your scout rovers has malfunctioned and now sits idle at this location. The commissioner would like you to recover the rover so it can be returned to the orbiting colony ship for repairs. Let's get out there and do that as well. Right now, we're just basically allowing time to pass while we trade, so I'll bring you back should anything interesting pop up. Oh, actually, we've just completed something. Oh, there we go. The trade colony mission. Fantastic. Export 800 units of any resource. Marvelous, I must say. We still got this mission to go, though. So, ooh.
I'm pleased with the progress of your colony.
Thank you.
may select one of the following resources.
Nanites, please. Thank you very much. Ooh. At some point soon, we'll ask you to collect the alien artifact in the area. For right now, though, we'd like you to grow this colony even further and keep morale as high as possible. Please reach 300 colonists and an average morale of at least 90%. That's gonna be tricky. It took me almost 40 minutes to get morale up the last time. My lord. Xena Glow is being exported. That is at least good. Let's go and find what the Leviathan is up to. We have got another broken rover. Will you please build better rovers, my lord? Go ahead and recover that one then. Currently, the ship does have one passenger, but since we have life support I'm assuming that they're actually being patched up on the ship rather than needing to return to the colony right away. But I've got a funny feeling that's going to be a really hard mission to get that 90%.
One of your former colonies has suggested a trade opportunity.
Starglow, how about... I mean, I could, I suppose. That would require that we actually produce Starglow, though. Okay, well, I'm going to need to start researching that one, then. Our colony is currently bursting at the seams with people. We are so close. Wait. No, we're 97% there. 89% is where we're sat at right now. And just desperately trying to find those last few percent. Well, rather that last 1%. But it's harder than it might first appear. I have been around this point for so long now. Oh my lord. I'm really not certain what I could do. Well, actually, no, there's one thing I could do. But it's kind of... I'm not sure I want to do it, is the problem. Let's have a look. Which one of you can make the consumer goods? Yikes. Okay, make the consumer goods. Go. Go, operation. Make everyone super happy by giving them consumer goods. Please, work. Yes. Keep going. Up. Upwards direction, please. Oh, scallywags. People aren't going to be happy about being infected. Oh, my beautiful nanites. All the nanites that I don't have. Ooh. Bliss. Okay, I guess I can try and trade 700 of that. Yeah, sure. Ooh.
Citizens seem happy with your performance, and I think
okay.
you have a good chance
what do they want? What do you mean healthcare? Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, we haven't actually got healthcare around you, have we? Yeah. My bad, everyone. My bad. I'm also, like, stuffing Mirthquake into your gobs as fast as I can shovel it in to try and make you all happy. So, yeah, I suppose, yeah, I'm not being the nicest person, as much as I try, as much as I resent being put into a position where I have to do this. But okay, we'll try and do it your way. We need some healthcare then. So let's see about that. 52 nanites. Well, that's not going to be happening anytime soon, then, is it? No, we're going to have to turn that off for now because we really do not have enough to be able to run that. But one thing that really does kind of strike me in these really long missions is just how disconnected I am to things like the plague spores, the toxic clouds. They pose no real credible threat to me at this point. And likewise, I've actually found that quite a lot of that. Ooh, I wonder if I made candy, would that make people happy? I'd need corn, and I just don't have corn. Entirely oatmeal can go off though for a little bit, so I can make other things. That would actually work out quite well, because I'm always worried. Losing out on Antari. Yeah, there we go. More Mirthquake. More Mirthquake for the masses, please. Get that Mirthquake into their gobs. Quarry beans. How does one make quarry beans? Is that something we make over here? No. It might be something I haven't researched yet. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I may as well research everything at this point. I completely forgot that I could even do this. My lord. But the expeditions as well, very disconnected. Occasionally you have things that you need to do for your missions goals, but generally speaking, it's not actually that big of a thing. It's really not that important. Well, I don't want shooting that down in time. Please stop calling things epidemics. Those are not words that we use in this colony. That just causes panic. No. Hooray! We have reached average happiness 93%. Oh my lord, that mission took me so long. Okay. Now that your colony is productive... Oh, scallywags! Took me that long. And now that your colony is productive, it's time to collect the unknown object and analyze it. Extend your colony out towards the object and acquire it with the construction zone. Make sure you have an artifact containment unit. Very well. Where is this object? Oh, it's actually incredibly close. Marvelous, in fact. Okay, let's go ahead and... Where would the containment thingama be? The containment thingamabout would in fact be there. Fantastic. Can we actually reach that? Probably not, no. That would be too easy. Very well. We should actually have enough income of nanites to be able to get this up reasonably soon. That being said, it's now down to 0.2, which is kind of terrifyingly low. But look how happy my population is. And it only took me basically force feeding them. I've been told off for calling it drugs. They're not drugs. They're enhancers because ratings. That is like ratings on the game. I can only assume that if you're actively selling drugs in the game to your colonists, then the age restriction goes up. One of those weird things. Well, there we go. Finally coming in to collect this artifact that we've been waiting to collect for oh so long. Marvelous. Okay.
Jack, what's the status of the R&D effort? Making progress translating the cube?
I've had to put the cube analysis on hold for the time being.
Oh dear.
Right now, I'm directing the scanners to analyze the object the governor recovered from Hyla's Crescent.
Any conclusions?
Yes, in fact. The object seems to be incredibly powerful and represents the peak of the scientific achievement of the species that used to live on this planet.
Okay.
We're still trying to figure out exactly what it does. But it seems like once we learn how to activate it, it will unleash effects on a quantum scale that actually alter the consciousness of our colonists.
That sounds dangerous.
Indeed.
I don't think so, actually. From what I'm seeing, it actually generates a state of contentment.
So, it's like Buddha's enlightenment
is
at
dangerous.
the touch of a button.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Seriously? Alien mind control? I'm not so sure about that.
The only way to know for sure is to try it.
And
no.
how would aliens possibly know about human physiology?
I'm more concerned about side effects. What if he turns everyone into a jackass?
I'd hope not. One of you is more than enough.
Oh,
Jack.
I am the jackass now, huh? I'm not the one who sends pictures of my butt to the entire colony ship.
Back off, boys. Jack, can you give us an estimate on the research effort?
I'd say 48 hours until we can fully reverse engineer the activation system.
Roger that.
Are we sure
Keep
we
us
want
posted.
to? I feel a little bit apprehensive about this. The whole thing of, you know, just like being able to turn everyone into being content so that they don't question. But I mean, even though I'm the one in power, I feel that this is a step too far. Okay, well. Also, I need to turn on my batteries. Otherwise, everyone's going to be without power for a little while. Let's not allow that. Also, drone auto repair, please. There we go. Things should be good. Acquired unidentified object.
Hey, Chief. I got a special objective for you.
Well done. The object has been transferred to your artifact containment unit. Now, command your research center to analyze the unidentified object so that we can figure out what it does. Do we need to, Jack? Some things should just be left untouched. This is an advanced artifact from the species that once inhabited Aven Prime. After your scientists discover its secrets, you will be able to activate it through the Powers and Policies panel. I feel that we're about to take a step that we're not going to be able to untake once we've done it. How many vaccines? Ooh, we're actually pretty low. Not happy about that at all. I think we're going to need another chemical plant, mostly just making the necessities such as vaccines and plague cures. Because right now, they're all kind of making everything. And there are so many different drugs that I'm making right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have completed artifact research. All right, let's have a look what we've got.
Since you're in charge of the expeditions now, I have a new assignment for you.
Okay. Our scanner just picked up another artifact near some alien ruins not far from here. We'd like to send out an expedition vessel out to those ruins to get that artifact. Make sure you tell your expedition vessel to return to the colony after you get there. Very well. Like I said, it does feel that this is super divorced from the rest of the gameplay, except for like the occasional mission here or there. Like, what do the accommodations do?
Investigation.
Alright, there appears to be some sort of ancient alien structures here. Remains of the civilization that once inhabited Aven Prime. Very well, go ahead and investigate. And whilst you're doing that...
Authorized me to give you a special mission objective.
Okay. It looks like the artifact you recovered is the same type as the one you recovered from Hyla's Crescent. A Unity artifact. In theory, using it should unleash a huge morale boost across the colony. Let's test it. The artifact has been added to the powers and policy panel in your colony governance system. Please activate the artifact now. We'd love to see what it can do. I really would rather not. I feel that we may be breaching protocol by turning on weird alien mind-bending devices. Not that I'm not doing that already, considering all of the drugs that I'm shoveling into my colonists are made of alien plants. Oh, though the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Alright, let's turn on the Unity device. Right, Unity artifact. Pomp. And there we go. Wow. Oh, it activated from over here. Oh, that's actually a really nice effect, though. I like it. There we go. How happy am I? 100% happy. My people are extremely pleased with having been mind-controlled into thinking that they're content. Well, I guess that's good, I think. No, probably not. Alright, let's, while traveling, we made a discovery. Oh.
Looks like a whole lot of your former colonists requisitioned a bunch of expedition gear and are trying to set up their own colony. They won't make it long out there on their own. They might be willing to negotiate, but you should be prepared for a fight in case they aren't.
Oh, I'm sure they've got it handled. I mean, if they watched me, they've got this thing in the back, frankly.
Progress is satisfactory.
Thank you. I'd like 9 nights. There we go. Let's wait for our... Oh, there we are. Okay, let's see what happened. Arrived at the distant ruin site. Searching the site, the crew discovered what appears to be an ancient alien artifact. The object has been loaded into the cargo hold, and we will add it to the colony upon the vessel's return, if an empty artifact containment unit is available. Okay, well, let's make another one of those then, shall we? We'll pop this one a little bit closer. Yeah, we'll pop it right there, right in the middle of everyone, you know, just so that whatever weird effect it has, it's not going to be missed by anyone. Another artifact, there we go, visit the ruins. Okay, the following was added to your colony's inventory because we got 4 commendations. That was nice of them. 8 commendations, that was also nice of them. I guess you just keep getting more and more commendations.
I got a special objective for you.
Great, it looks like we've acquired the artifact. Let's build another artifact containment unit and order the expedition ship to return to the colony. Once it arrives, research this at the research center. Well, very well. I dislike seeing that's quite as high as it sometimes gets. It's very frightening. 12 commendations, hooray! Right, let's head back and... yeah, you know what? Just return. Let's not go into any potentially combat situation carrying an unknown alien artifact. Maybe this one is actually an artifact bomb. The slightest whiff of energy weapons, and suddenly explosions everywhere. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. I just went into the policies to turn on the batteries, and I noticed this is recharging, so it only lasts for half a year, and then takes 2 years, or 2 sols, to fully charge again. Now, in terms of the second artifact, we have now researched this. Let's see. Further research, mission objective, analyze the second artifact. Very well. What are you going to ask me to do next? Do I just need to do all of the trades? No.
Authorized me to give you a special mission objective.
Apparently this object generates some sort of energy shield that will protect your colony from all kinds of threats. I can't wait to see it in action. Are you sure about this? I feel that I mean, if you were able to tell with such accuracy with the research what it does, why do we need to even turn it on? This seems curious, but okay, I'll turn it on. Shielding artifact. Uses a shielding artifact to create a temporary energy shield that protects the colony from shout storms, creep spores, plague spores, and other external threats. Lasts for only 12 hours and then again takes 2 full sols to recharge. But okay, sure. Oh wow, that is actually a pretty awesome looking effect. I will confess that is pretty neat. Though I wondered if it shields the whole colony or if it is just everything inside that dome, because that's actually pretty interesting. You might want to... Can we move these around once we've built them? Because if you research it and it's like, oh yeah, that's the shielding artifact, but you put it on your tiny little expansion colony instead of your main base, you might be inclined to move that around. But I think with that we have got victory. Oh my lord, this recording has been a little bit over 2 hours. Well done, Commander. You have completed this mission. You can end this mission immediately by selecting Claim Victory. Alternatively, we can continue playing. No, we'll claim the victory. Thank you so much. There we go. Wow. Score. It had a really nice steady climb and then huge climb, then plateaued. Huge climb, like a crazy huge climb, then plateaued forever. And these were the areas, I imagine, where I was desperately trying to improve people's morale. And it just took so long. So long. Employment, let's have a look at that. It's kind of okay. Let's actually have a look at the happiness. In fact, let's have a look at that. Oh, actually, no, it didn't seem to really change that. That's interesting. Let's see. There's a total colonists. I wonder what that was then. Air quality is good. Food was never really in any kind of threat. Though it did still constantly give me warnings saying, oh, you're running out of food. I'm like, really? I've got thousands upon thousands of food. I'm not sure I believe you. Nevertheless, here we are. I think with that, though, I'm actually pretty happy with how I performed with this colony. Given that it was quite a tight amount of resources to begin with. But I think we did quite well to stabilize the colony, though. Oh man, so many different enhancers just to keep them happy. But it was good practice because I haven't really properly pushed to see just how happy we can make people with enhancers, and it seemed that we can actually get them well over 90% happiness with the right combination of things. Probably a little bit more if I also use consumer goods. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Despite the length, I actually really enjoyed playing through this. It was a unique challenge, and I eagerly await to check out what Aridoa Amisa has to offer. But that will be in the next episode. I do hope to see you there, but until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.